To pray, there's no angels where I go, only pieces that are broken, scattered dreams across the floor. I'm home.
Alrighty, hello everybody. This is Kira's show here. Now, whenever we last left off, Midoriya, he's been learning quite a bit about ghouls. He's learned that ghouls, they mourn, they bleed, and they cry. Everything that he thought wasn't really possible. He knew his mother acted that way, human. They act human. But he thought that was just because his mom was different. Now he does know the truth, however. All ghouls can act that way, but only they can choose how they act. Ones that act human and then ones that act like the monsters. He's killed the monsters. Now, along with that, there was a investigator who was going after Midoriya. And looking after him, if you can call it that. Someone hired him to look into this boy. And it's been quite a bit of time since we last left off. Now, you do have the fact that the entrance exams are coming up very, very soon. And that Midoriya is actually a bit ready. He does want to take the entrance exam, but, well, Momo says it would be a better idea just to try and get in through a recommendation. Her father can put in a good word. To which he explains to her that if he goes through a recommendation, it would look a bit more suspicious. Since they're both from, well, he works with her as a butler. They'll think I used a perk to get in. Besides, even if I do get in the UA, I'm really just there because I want to try and at least do something. Really. What's your goal? To be a hero. Fine. The only reason why I'm going to UA is because it's a very good school. High class. Even if they kick me out of the hero course, I might still end up in general studies. Then again, I do wonder though. I've been trying to look into different schools, and UA is the best one internationally. Especially because of that 0.2 acceptance rate. Now, I guess that, well, never mind, you're dismissed for the day. Momo just waving him off. And Midoriya leaving. As he does, walk off for the residence. And begin to at least jog home. Trying to think. Now, he's been learning a lot. Apparently, after he manifested his, Kokaku, and started using that, along with his Kagune, he's something special. His mom sat him down and at least explained it a bit better. He's this thing called a chimera. In fact, he's called a true chimera, since he was born with his abilities. And she's trying to figure out exactly why. She's been looking into her father and her mother, and further back, trying to find out what odd thing led to her son being this way. And Midoriya, he's just running, heading home. The detective not too far behind. Now, he is at least trailing Midoriya a bit slowly. His quirk allows him to hide his presence. In fact, he could be right next to you and you probably wouldn't know until he turns it off. Then again, there's the fact that you might still hear his camera. since he does use his phone, and he usually has it on silence. Now, with that being said, Midoriya, he's making his way there, eventually getting home and then going to school the next morning, going throughout his daily life. The detective still somewhat, well, confused. He's been following this kid as much as he can, trying to figure out more information about him. So exactly what makes him different? Why? Fucking hell. This is beginning to get annoying. As the man is waiting outside of the Yaoyorozu residence, trying to at least think. He's had enough of this. He's not getting paid until he finds the dirt his client wanted. As he does actually hop over the fence and begin to walk around the property, his quirk concealing his presence there. As he does make his way towards the actual mansion, eventually heading inside and seeing something surprising. You do have Midoriya. He is facing off against Momo, as she does actually run forward at surprising speeds, and move downwards before she does try and lunge forwards, lunging her body as a spear as she throws out her hands, trying to hit upwards into Midoriya, who catches her fist before promptly throwing it to the right, then bringing up his other hand. Momo immediately using her left hand to smack his out of the way, and trying to use the force, smashing down her right leg, and then throwing up her left knee to hit Midoriya in the gut, as he swiftly turns his arm, blocking it. And the two are going at high speeds, beginning to fight more and more intensely, and scaling it up. The man here beginning to record what's going on. This is something at least. Even then, it's what his client wanted. Now, after that does happen, he does begin to take pictures. As well. The next thing that happens surprises him, and actually gets him a bit on edge. He watches as someone does walk in, and set down a plate. Two of them. Momo and Midoriya stopping, walking over and taking a seat, the two beginning to eat. The man unsure of what it is, as he is at least taking pictures. Still waiting. If he can get inside, then he can at least find out exactly what's going on. Look around and try and get some dirt on these people. Fuck. Alright, well, I guess I'm breaking entering now. As he does walk around the building. Eventually, someone walking outside to take out a few things. The man sneaking in through the open door, and beginning to run around the mansion. The place is huge and confusing, but eventually he does get drawn to a sound. It sounded like metal clashing on metal. So, I'm pretty sure that's coming from the direction I need to go. Perfect. As he begins to make his way down the hallway. And he does peek through the door. It's only the size, well, he's only looking through the keyhole though, as he can make out at least something. He's pretty sure that he can see the shadows dancing. He sees two things moving. Not just the people, but something is creating a shadow. So whatever it is, he needs to find out. Along with it, that smell. It smells like iron. Very rich in it, too. Is one of them bleeding? before he does actually do one thing. He pushes the door open a little bit and peeks in, him beginning to record a video, getting more and more information, along with clicking onto his phone, taking more and more pictures, and looking to see what he captured. His eyes widening as soon as he sees it. He understands exactly why his client wanted dirt now, why this guy was offering so much money. The kid is a fucking ghoul. So is that rich chick. And it's not just that. The kid's only got one eye. So he's a freak. Even by ghoul standards, right? Shit, I gotta get out of here. The man's somewhat panicking, beginning by running down the hallway and opening the window, and hauling ass off of the property. As sometime later, the two do at least walk out of the room, and Midori is confused whenever the door is at least cracked open. Then again, he's even more confused by the fact that the window down the hallway is not closed. As he goes over, closing it and looking around, he does feel uneasy, but at the same time, what is he really going to do? He didn't smell anyone and he didn't hear anyone. So, hey. Someone just probably left this open. Did they burn something? Nah, whatever. Midori is shaking it off, along with at least trying to think about it again. This is going to be annoying, but hey. I'll see you tomorrow, Yaoyorozu. You too. Have a good day. Yeah, you too. Now, Midoriya does leave, as a small package arrives at Midoriya's door, and Midoriya does see it, picking it up and taking it inside, before at least cutting the box open with his nail, and opening it. There's an envelope, along with at least a few things. Now, Midoriya is not really sure what this is. He just got done, well, at the mansion. Momo had to do something and her dad needed to go somewhere to at least keep up with public appearances. So he wasn't supposed to be there today. Would have been nice to know. But then again, hey, what am I going to do? As it's around 5 o'clock in the afternoon, Midoriya opening the envelope and reading what's inside. As he goes over what he's reading, his eyes do widen, as he somewhat just drops the envelope. The pictures behind it scattering across the ground, and Midoriya seeing it. Someone found out about him. So, this is bad. This is really, really bad. Shit. Midoriya just reading the rest of it. Some ghoul is after him. They want him. So, they've been looking into him. And, well, surprise, they have someone important to Midoriya. And she is going to die tonight if he does not help them. If he does not do what they say. And at least bring himself here to this location. And yeah, the person you've known your entire life. Someone you trust. someone who's been lying to you and is going to reveal exactly the secret you need to know. Now, the truth will set you free. This will set her free. And, well, from what we know, you're a one-eyed ghoul. We will leak this information to the public, and you will be hunted down, persecuted by both species. I am perfectly aware of what your mother has done to keep you safe, especially since you were a young boy. Do you remember it? The doctor? Someone your mother trusted, with the secrets. Midoriya not really sure what to say at that. He has vague memories of a doctor, a man with a coat, and the weird test he would always do, as he does actually break up his hand. Someone actually scratching his arm. And trying to think. Doctor? Before at least remembering a bit of a melody. He remembers hearing a couple sounds. He couldn't pinpoint them. They were always in his dreams. One of the weirdest things about his dreams. Those sounds he heard. He hears them now. He hears them a lot. And with his experience, those sounds come from a person. You either rip them apart or smash them to pieces. There's no in between. As he does remember the sound he made. La 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 la. As he does at least think. The scene that must have played out before him. The day he believes he saw Yoshimura. His mother met him, at least, right? There's a vague smell of coffee, too. Familiarity. Shit. God damn it. As Midoriya does take off running. He needs to get there soon. Hell, he needs to find out exactly what is going on. As he does try to call his mother. No response. Nothing. And he does at least call Momo. As he's running down the street, he does inform her about what happened. As soon as he does get clear of a lot of people, he just whispers someone found out, before hanging up the phone. Now, Momo begins to text him, try and find out exactly what does he mean. Trying to figure this out, as she herself messages people at her manor, telling them to get into contact with Midoriya. One of their allies are in trouble, and he's going to need help. Now, with that being said, Midoriya does arrive at the location, and it's completely empty, as he himself is waiting, not really even sure what to say. He's been trying to lament this over and over again in his head, turning it over. What is the secret? What is someone hiding from him? His mom? What? Am I some experiment? Is that it? As a baby, I was human? And she actually stole me from my own mother? No, but that does explain the green hair. I don't have green hair. But, no, she can change her RC cells. What am I thinking? She's my mother. This person's probably just trying to pin me against her. That's right, the art of illusion. The art of at least making sure no one knows what you're planning. Now, eventually the person arrives, And they do have a mask on. Clearly another ghoul. Along with the fact that they have two people with them. The two people this ghoul has with him are women, who are very poorly dressed. That's what I'll leave it at. Anyways, now, Midori is confused. He's not really too close to a lot of people. So, this is someone from his human life. Shit. Fucking hell. Midori at least trying to think. Whatever is going on, it's bad. It's really, really bad. His worlds are colliding. And it's about to get worse. As the man goes on saying that he will trade their lives for his. Half-ghouls are a rare breed. Tasty, if I'm not mistaken. Irresistible. Even to a ghoul. Now, like I said, give up. And they'll be free to go. Midori just staring at the man. Before just saying that, how about this? We have a fight. You beat me, I'll come with you. Willingly. And you can do whatever you want with them. But if I win, just know that your death will be slow. And I will not make it a quick one. Well then, I'm interested, actually. I can at least take a chunk out of you then, before I take you back to him. Really now. Midori just brings his hand up, his eye turning as he cracks his knuckle, just saying let's see about that, as he rushes forwards. Now, I believe that I can leave that part off here, and I do hope you guys enjoyed. And have an amazing night. I'll catch you guys in the next part.